Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Ian Anderson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. Two first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Corey Seager. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Comes in with an average of 265. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Turner leads off second with nobody out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
The first baseman.
Now batting, Max Muncy. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So coming to the plate, Jock Peterson, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games.
Jock Peterson.
Lying toward the gap in left center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Batting 7.
Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in now, Will Smith. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Conforto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So 3 on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Conforto.
Left side, but well foul. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the first down.
Batting second. The second
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, this team's been playing some good ball. You know, Yogi Berra has that saying, it's getting late early, and Dero, they're starting to open up a nice lead in the month of May.
Batting
I like that line.
The left field.
Yeah, without question, this team has played well the whole month of April, found themselves in first place with a nice division lead, and they want to continue to put that foot on the throttle.
Fouled off. This year against right-handed pitching, Cespedes is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is underneath this one, and that will retire. The side. Standing in, Walker Buehler. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Too low, 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. A 1-1. This is line to left. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Seager.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ball 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Up high, 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton.
Right fielder.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
That misses, 2-0. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Pete Alonso will be next. Fastball in there, 3-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Ready now, Pete Alonso. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Batting 5th.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Pops this one up. Lux over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Now the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count is 1-2 now.
1-2.
One out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
3-2, full count. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh.
So digging in now, Jock Peterson, runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball one. One ball, one strike.
Two outs here with a runner at third. 2-2.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one, but they lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bellinger is under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting 8.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Stepping in now, Ian Anderson. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. Oh, 1, here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
Gavin Lux is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Brad Brock is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For the New York Mets, number 29, Brad.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Will Smith is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Smith.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The pitcher.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Dodgers out in front. So here's Jeff McNeil. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Number 8.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right
The
there.
left fielder,
He's
number
lucky he's getting this
52.
baseball back.
Joe Hedges. Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
Here's Justin
The right
Upton
fielder.
now. 0 for 1 after he
Upton.
took a look at strike 3 in his first plate
Upton.
appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It
Now
wasn't
batting.
even in the
First
strike
baseman.
zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes,
Oh,
that's the kind of
Ronco.
pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Alonso hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there. As a run also comes in to score,
Now
making it a
batting,
2-run
third
ball
baseman.
game.
JD.
Just some more of the same from him.
Davis.
He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
J.D. Davis the next to bat.
Outside,
As the
that's
first
ball.
pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward right center. And that will get down out there. And this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Takes this the other way to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. No balls and a strike to count. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
0-1.
Thank you, Heidi. Andres Jimenez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Dominic Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fouled off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Dylan Betances takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 68, Dylan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bellinger is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Max Muncy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch popped up. Davis has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, number 8.
He pulls this one into right. Well, this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
52.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Scorched to third. Turner has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Justin Upton the next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Upton awaits the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in to try it again, Gavin Lux. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. 0-1 the count. Line drive base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
To the plate now, Will Smith. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The pitcher, number 21.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Pops this one up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-1.
This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
The third baseman.
Striding into the box, J.D. Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is foul right side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. The catcher.
So striding in, Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fastball well outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Left side. He's got it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter
number
due up.
75, Scott Alexander.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
That's wide, 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And it's fouled away. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Luis Guillorme will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
3-2 one more time. Full count still. fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Eduardo Nunez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Michael Conforto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Luis Guillorme will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Jeurys Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jeurys Familia.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Corey Seager.
Rene Rivera is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
Rivera.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Familia is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that count.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Max Muncy. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The right fielder, number 10.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Nope. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ross Stripling will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Ross Stripling.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Oof. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The catcher, Rene.
Into the box, Rene Rivera. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Upton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's Jock Peterson now. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
1-0.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Gavin Lux is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Will Smith. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Now running at second base, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, nice job slamming the door shut right there. And I'm told he just tied me on the all-time saves list with 158. That's a number I'm proud of, and he should be too.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dylan Betances earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.